Randall. Coffee mug, Lord Randall. That means it's Randy Coffee. Whoa! That's pretty good coffee. What's up, guys? Fears, audience, Randall. An update on Randall. I sure hope he's alright. I have not heard from Randall in 2 days. The last time I talked to him was like 2 days ago on the stream, and he said he was feeling better, but he said he had like a monster-like cough, and you could kind of like hear it on the stream whenever like Larry was in town, that he had a monster cough. So I just hope Randall's all right. I don't know if he's got the flu. I don't know what he's got, but I hope he feels better. I really do, because, you know, he's my friend, and I care about him. So I hope he's all right. Anyway, shout out to the fans. I hope you're doing well. Church was good. I decided not to go to FYE, though, today. I really decided. I was like, you know what, Fears? You've already got enough Blu-rays and television shows to last you a lifetime. You don't need any more right now. So, as soon as I got done with church, I came right back home. So, yeah. But I thought about it. I thought about going to FYE, but I was like, nah, I'll save some money. So, yeah. Anyway. Big news. My buddy Eric is here with his family. He hasn't came over yet. He said, he said, hey, Fears, I'm in town. And I texted him and said, hey, I said, that's awesome, buddy. I said, I'm glad you and your family made it. I forgot to ask them if they drove down or if they flew. Because they've got so many family members with them, I'm assuming they flew. But you never know. They could have drove. I forgot to ask him. And I said, well, hey, man, I said, listen, I said, just text me. Because I said, you know, I work during the night, so I've got all my days off. So I said, I definitely want to hang out. And he was like, do you want to come with us to Disney one of these days? Because it's like Eric, his wife, Eric's sister, and then Eric's sister's husband, and Eric's sister's 2 children. They're here. Eric's mom, which I'm really good friends with Eric's mom. Eric's mom's like a second mom to me, you know, because I'm pretty much part of the family because I've been, you know, best friends with Eric for such a long time. Eric's mom's husband is here. Oh God, who else did he tell me? There's like 20 family members here, so that's just a few of them. And I said, well, listen, buddy, I said, I know you're going to be busy with your family, and he said, Fears, you sure you got, because I didn't tell him much about my season pass. He goes, you sure you got it, right? I said, yeah. I said, I bought one last Christmas, or around Christmas time. And he's like, yeah, but you told me you went for your birthday. And I said, yeah. I said, I did. I said, just, I didn't buy the season pass on my birthday. I said, I bought it around Christmas time. I said, because I've always wanted to see Disney World around Halloween time, which, by the way, it's decorated beautifully. And I said, and then I told my buddy Eric, and I've always wanted to see it around Christmas time because I had never seen it around Christmas time. And holy crap, was there a lot of lights, you know? So he said, okay, good. He goes, because I know you said you wanted to come with us at least 1 or 2 days to Disney. I said, yeah, I do. And he was like, are you going to be vlogging? I said, no. I said, Eric, I said, I know you like to be private. So I said, if I do vlog, it'll just be me. And he goes, yeah, Fears. And I said, yeah. I said, no worries. I said, I may just put the camera down and just take a couple pictures and just come and chill with you guys. So they're definitely in town. I'm just waiting for him. And I said, you still want to go to Hulk Hogan's Beach Shop, right? And he was like, oh, yeah. He goes, that's a must. I said, we can do that. I said, we can definitely do that, buddy. So they're in town. So I let him know my schedule. I said, pretty much my days are free. I said, I just work at night. And he goes, well, how late? I said, late into the night. I said, like tonight, I got to be there at 3:30. So 3:30, and I'll probably get off around 8 or 9. And he was like, well, when do you sleep, Piers? I said, I sleep like right when I get home. But I said, since you're in town, Eric, I said, I'll forbay the sleep. I said, whenever I come home, just give me like a 2-hour nap, and then I'll be ready to rock and roll, you know? And he's like, oh, that'll work out, Fears. He's like, so we'll be able to hang out during the day. I said, exactly. So I'm not exactly sure what me and Eric are going to do, but I know that we're going to hang out and do something. Pretty much the plan is, if everything goes according to plan, I'm going to take him, we're going to go to lunch, where I don't care, because he was like, where do you want to go to lunch? I was like, I don't care, buddy. I said, you know me. I said, I'm easy Ozy. Easy Ozy, I don't care where we go. I said, just food. That's it, you know. And he said, all right, that sounds good. I said, and then, bam, I said, we'll go to the Hulk Hogan's beach up, because me and Eric are reversed. I've been to the Orlando one. Eric has not been to the Orlando one. Eric's been to the one where Hulk Hogan lives in Clearwater, Florida. I don't know exactly where Hulk Hogan lives in Clearwater, Florida, but I know when I looked up the information, I know his mansion is close to the Clearwater Hulk Hogan's beach shop. And he has a restaurant out in Clearwater, so I'm dying to go to that beach shop one of these days just to check it out. I know the Orlando one is bigger, because when I looked up pictures of it on Google, the Orlando one looks bigger, and the one in Clearwater is much smaller, but his restaurant is massive. So Eric was like, yeah, Fears, I never got around to going to the Orlando one, like when I lived down here. And I was like, well, that's cool, buddy. I said, I've been there a couple times. I said, I've been there, twice with Randall and twice by myself. So a total of 4 times already. Oh, no, I'm sorry. 5. Once with Tommy. So 5 times. So once with Tommy, twice with Randall, and twice by myself. So 5 times so far. And because he was like, well, because they always put new stuff out, right? I was like, yeah. I said, Eric, I said they always make new shit. I said, whenever I went with my buddy Randall, I said, I just bought some new shirts. I said, I bought a blue shirt. I said, I bought a black shirt. Bought a whole bunch of stuff. So yeah, I bought a new magnet. So I was like, that'll be cool. So yeah. Anyway, thank you for the like. I don't know who gave me the like, but I appreciate the like. We got 1 like. We got 5 people watching. So yeah, so I decided to do the Randall mug in honor of Lord Randall. Randall has not been feeling too good, so I really hope Randall feels better. I have not heard from him in like 2 days. The last time, as you guys know, that we heard from Randall, he was on the show 2 days ago. So I just hope Randall's all right. And whenever Larry was in town, you could tell, like when we were streaming over there at the table, Randall's voice was real scratchy and kind of coughy, but he was like, Fears, Lord Larry is in town, so I gotta come. And I was like, all right. I didn't get sick, though. So Randall said it's a cough. So I hope it's just that. But I'm going to try and call Randall right now. I tried to call him at his home like 4 or 5 hours ago, and nothing was picking up. So I'm going to try and call him on Facebook, because I'm really worried about him. I hope he's all right. Anyway, I hope you guys have had a good day. Like I said, church was good. But I decided not to go to FYE. I was like, you know what, Fears? I'm like, you've got so many TV shows, so many fucking movies over there. You don't need another FYE visit. As much as I wanted to go, I was like, save your money, Fears, because I got 2 big bills coming up. I got my electric bill coming up, so I got to pay that, and then I just checked the mail yesterday, and I got my internet bill, so I'm going to pay those 2 real quick. So, yeah. Yo, Johnny, what's up? He says, what up, buddy? How are you? Johnny, I'm doing good. I hope you and Mary are doing wonderful. Johnny, I promise I'm going to make that TikTok video. I've got so many responses. I get way more responses on TikTok than I do on YouTube, my friend. I'll be honest, I'm pretty proud of myself. The TikTok is blowing up. I'm at 800 and... I'm sorry, not 800. 8,340 something. And I get so many comments on my videos, so I try to do a bunch of response videos, and then in between the response videos, upload other, like, nerdy stuff. Like, if I'm at a convention, sometimes I'll film something on my phone directly for TikTok, not the vlog. So, I'm double dipping, you know. But Johnny asked, he said, Fears, he goes, I want you to make a TikTok video from your favorite Halloween movie to your least favorite. So, Johnny, if you want, I could do it here, you know, now that you're here. Or if you want to wait, I can do it as a TikTok video. I'll leave it up to you, my friend. Put in the chat what you want me to do. But anyway, let's call Randall real quick. But either way, Johnny, I'll do it. I've been meaning to do it, but I'm so far behind on my response videos on TikTok. It's crazy. So I could only imagine those people that have like 1 million followers on TikTok. I'm sure and I see people that have 1 million followers on TikTok. They do response videos, but obviously they can't get to everyone. So, like, I started watching this really cool family on TikTok, and I started watching this. I started watching their vlogs, and they're like amazing vloggers. They've got, well, now actually they have 2 kids because the wife just got pregnant again. So they're called the Cordles. Cordles, Cordles. I think that's how you spell their last name. And the husband's name is Hunter, and he's all into like video games and like motocross and dirt bikes and shit. And then Devin, she's got like this southern kind of voice, and she's fucking hilarious. And I'll give you an example. I just saw TikTok. She's like a girly, kind of girly. And she's like, Hunter, I'm the passenger princess. And then he's like, yeah, so what, babe? He goes, I drive all the time. And she's like, no, Hunter, you got to check this out. You know, she's got like a southern voice. She's like, you know how I'm pregnant? And then he's like, yeah. He's like, baby number 2, right on. And then she's like, well, I got a life hack. And she's like, you know how like we have that push start like on our car? Well, I'm the passenger princess, and I'm always like leaning over, you know, that I have to push the button and shit. So she's like, I know what I'm gonna do. So she goes into Walmart or some store, buys a ruler, like, you know, I don't know, this long. She's like, now I don't have to lean over, Hunter. I can just, you know, put the ruler on the brake, and then I can just push the start button, you know, on the car. It'll start the car. And she's like, aren't you proud of me, Hunter? And then Hunter's just like, oh, God, Devin. Like, yeah, I'm very proud of you. And then she's like, you got to admit, that's genius, Hunter. And then, like, Hunter's, like, kind of rolls his eyes. And I'm like, man, this family is hilarious. It's kooky. But they're a good Christian family. They make great vlogs. And I've been enjoying the vlogs. Now they've got 2 kids. So they've got their little girl. And then Devin just got pregnant, so I believe they're having a son now. So another little one is on the way. And Devin, with all these life hacks, and she's obsessed with the Grinch. So like one video, Hunter like got way into her face, right, J-Man, right into her face, and goes, Devin, are you fucking kidding me with this shit? And then she's like, what? She's like, it's August, babe. He goes, and you're putting up our Grinch tree now? And she goes, yeah, why not, Hunter? And he goes, Devin, because it's not Christmas. It's August. But she's like, yeah, well, she's like, it snowed the other day, so technically it's Christmas, Hunter. And I'm like, I'm watching, I'm like, no, it's not. I'm like, you live in the Midwest. Occasionally in the Midwest, it does snow, you know? It happens from time to time. Trust me, I know. I've lived in the Midwest. Anyway. So I just started watching those guys. But J-Man, the reason why I brought them up is they get millions and millions and millions and millions of comments, right? And they do response videos. But, man, I was like, all right, if I'm having problems keeping up with all the response videos, just having 8,000 followers, almost 9,000, I can only imagine what they go through having like 1 million plus followers. I was like, there's no way that they can respond to everybody. They probably try and respond to as many people as possible. You know what I'm saying? So, there it is. But I will get to that video, Jay, man. I know you wanted me to make a TikTok video, or I can do it here. I can do it here, you know. If you want, Jay, man. So just let me know. But yeah. Anyway, shout out to the fans. Wow, Matthew. Wow, it's been a while, my friend. Good to see you. Heroes and Villains, what's up? Good to see you. Museum, what's up? Meat Museum. That's clever. That's clever. I know you're from Australia, right? Because I remember I was in a hangout with you and I believe Richie, I think, if memory serves me right. And I think that's the first time we've ever talked, Museum, I think. If I'm wrong, I'll admit it, because we all know the fear's memory. I try to remember as much as possible, but I think that's the first time. No. I think we've met before, Museum, but that was the longest conversation we've had, which was on Richie's stream. I don't know, it was like about a month or two ago, something like that. But good to see you. Anyway, Heroes, what's up, man? I haven't talked to you in forever, dude. Anyway, good to see you. Heroes, I have got to have you on the show, and you got to tell me about MegaCon. I saw your videos. You, the little one, because you brought your son. You, the little one, the wife. You guys were going nuts. I'm an idiot for not going. Yes, I'm an idiot for not going, because there was tons of movie cars there. And the fucking Ghostbuster car, I know that's not the original. Probably someone did a replica of it, but even the replica was fucking going nuts. It was amazing. Amazing. It looked spectacular. It looked really good. Anyway. Matthew says, now it's all about what? Not TikTok old. What do you mean, Matthew? No, it's not. No, I'm not doing just all TikToks. I do TikTok and I do YouTube. Matthew, you know my first love will always be YouTube, my friend. But I enjoy doing TikToks, you know. I'll be honest, Matthew, it's kind of reversed. I have so many more followers on TikTok than here. But if you add up all of my followers on my main channel and on my vlog channel, it doesn't even compare to the followers I have on TikTok. But it's a blessing. I mean, I love all my loving and loyal fans, you know. But yeah, my first love will be here. Museum says fierce. I'm having a what should I be prepared for? Well, I've had one, my friend. Your butt will be sore. A colonoscopy. Oh man. It hurts. It hurts, buddy. They take a tube, shove it up the old hiney, and whenever they did it me, I was young. I was like 15, 16, and they said, we have to do one. And I was like, why? And they said, because we're trying to figure out some stuff with your Crohn's. And I said, can't I just swallow the camera? They have a camera that they look inside you. And they said, no, you can't swallow it. They said, the camera's too big. We have to put it up through a hose and get it in you. And I was like, oh, God. I'm like, all right. It's going to hurt, my friend. So be prepared for the pain. I shit you not. So, yeah. It's going to hurt. Anyway, Matthew says all the time. No, it's not all the time, Matthew. I don't do TikTok all the time. Does the cup make you feel Randy's? I don't know what you mean. No, the cup reminds me of my friend Randy. That's what it reminds me of. Didn't Visions do a good job making this? Well, he made one for Randy, and Randy loved it, so. So anyway, let's call Randy real quick. I want to see how he's doing. I hope he picks up. Let's give Randy a call. I hope Randy's all right. He hasn't been feeling too well, so we'll see if he picks up. I hope he's doing all right. I don't think he's going to pick up. Nah, I don't think he is. I feel better, buddy. I really do. So be sure to send some prayers and some blessings Randall's way, because, man, he has not been feeling good at all. Like, when he was on the show, like, 2 days ago, I could tell. He was like, well, Fierce, I'm a little bit better, because he did say that. but I knew he was still feeling like crap. So I hope you feel better, buddy. I really do. Anyway. Matthew says, I've always been subscribed, never left. And I appreciate that, Matthew. I just haven't seen you in quite a long time. Because I haven't seen you in the chat in a while. But I always, anytime I go back, Matthew is the guy, if you guys remember, Matthew's the guy at the Toy Man Toy Show. He's the very first fan I ever met. And I think he's the very first fan that ever gave me a gift. And I appreciate it, Matthew. I still have it. It's in storage in Missouri. Because I have a new collection here in Florida, and then I've got the original collection of nerd shit back in Missouri, and Matthew gave me not Ghostbusters 1, but both Ghostbusters 1 and Ghostbusters 2 on VHS, and I appreciate it, buddy. Thumbs up. Yo, Beer Man, what's up? What's up? Anyway, that's what everyone says. It's more on... Yeah, I mean... I'll be honest, Matthew, I have a lot more fans on TikTok, but YouTube will always be my first love. You know, I enjoy TikTok. I do. There's nothing wrong with TikTok. But it's kind of funny how you try and make it on YouTube. And then I'm like, oh shit, I upload one video of this amazing sandcastle on Daytona Beach. It goes viral. Or, well, not super viral, but a little viral. And I literally, one day I had like, I don't know, 500-600 subscribers around there. The next day, I had like 6,000 to 7,000, and I've gained another 1,000 just uploading videos on TikTok. And now it's like the last time I looked, it is 8,340. So we're getting close to 9,000. We're getting there. Yo, Visions! What's up, Visions? I saw that new video. Now, I saw that new video that you made. I didn't watch all of it because it was like an hour and 40-something minutes. But very cool idea. Visions took every single movie of the Friday the 13th series, mashed them all together, and said, watching the Friday the 13th series all at once. So, it's a game saver. If you're like, oh shit, I gotta go to a party. Oh shit, I gotta go to work. I got an idea. Bam! Watch that movie, you know. I don't have time to watch the entire series. Yes, you do. Just sit down, watch that hour and 40 minutes of all the movies slammed together. Energy saver. I mean, not energy saver, time saver. And then you can mosey on off to work. So I thought it was a fun idea. I gave it a thumbs up. I did comment on it. So yeah. Matthew said, you missed a great show last Monday with a Scooby-Doo voice actor. I saw it, Matthew. I wasn't there, unfortunately, but I saw my buddy Chris's Toy Man Toy Show page. I look at it every once in a while. Not every week, but I try to look at it like once every 2 weeks. But I do keep on top of it, and I saw that he was there. So it sucks that I missed it, but my buddy Eric still goes to that show, and I know you still go to that show, Matthew. And the last time I was in town, well, I'm sorry, not the last time I was in town, because the last time I was in town was for my grandma's funeral. The time before that, me and my buddy Eric went to the Toy Man Toy Show, so about a year ago, and I got to meet Chicken Wizard at the Toy Man Toy Show, which I'm so lazy sometimes, Matthew. I need to get it up. I haven't uploaded that yet, but I will. So, yeah. Vision says you can watch it at 200 speed, too. There you go. That'll save you even more time. So, I thought it was funny, Visions. I gave it a thumbs up, you know. I'll be honest, Vision doesn't make much content, but when you do, buddy, it's genius. So I was like, well, he always gives me support. He's always here, you know, giving a thumbs up, giving a like on the streams and the videos. He comments on the blogs every once in a while. So I was like, I would be a shitty friend if I didn't, you know, comment on his stuff. I gave you a thumbs up. I commented. So, yeah. Yep, I remember, Matthew. You were there. Yeah, you were standing off to the side. So, Matthew, that's the last time that I hung out with Chicken Wizard, and that's the last time I hung out with you. I remember. Because you came up, and I talked to you first, Matthew, I believe, and I said, hey, guess what? I said, I don't know if I'm going to bump into him, but I said, Chicken Wizard's going to be here. And I remember you said, I think you asked me, do you think you'll get to meet him? I said, well, I hope. I said, there's lots of people here because a lot of people show up to my buddy Chris's Toy Man Toy Show. I said, hopefully we can bump into each other. But I was looking because I was like, because Chicken Wizard kind of described what he looks like. He was like, Fears, I'm a little tall. I've got long, flowing hippie hair. I'm going to have a black t-shirt on, that a black sleepaway camp t-shirt. So I was looking out for it. And I couldn't find him. And all of a sudden, I got a little tap on my shoulder. I turned around. Bam, there he is. He's like, hey, Fears, I'm Chicken Wizard. And I was like, oh, shit, what's up, buddy? How you been? And we finally got to meet. I can't remember, Matthew. I'll have to rewatch the footage. I can't remember if I got you in the vlog, too, but I know I got Chicken Wizard for sure. Because I interviewed him. I was like, hey, buddy, nice to finally meet you. And then we went through the whole thing. So, yeah. Anyway, today's topics. Unfortunately, because I had to go to church this morning, I didn't get to watch any of these. I was supposed to watch this and this last night. I popped in Kong, watched it for about 5 minutes. You guys know my couch is so comfy, and I nodded off. I woke up. It was like 7 in the morning. Church started at 10:30, so I was like, oh shit, that was a good nap. Got up, put these off to the side. So I'm going to try and watch either both of these tonight or at least one of these so I can review them tomorrow. And then I moseyed on off to church. Visions, I swear to God, I was that close going to FYE, and I was like, you know what, Fears? You've got enough movies. You've got enough television shows. Save your fucking money. Don't go to FYE for at least a month or two, because I've got a lot. Anyway, so I decided not to go. Came back home. Been editing. Hopefully I can finish the Randall and Larry vlog tonight, because that would be great if I got that up tonight. Either tonight or tomorrow. And I asked Larry's permission. There's one clip of Larry. You can hear him in the background. Because I was like, Larry, I said, I've got to find some way to get you at least in a cameo in it. I said, because I don't want people bitching and moaning like, oh yeah, Fears, like you say you met him, and then we don't see him. I said, there's a reason why you can't see him. I said, because I'm respecting his wishes. Every time I hung out with him, it was like he just got done, because he didn't come just for me. He said, Fears, it's going to work out that we get to hang out because I'm going to be there for my daughter's cheerleading competition. And every time Larry, he would mess with me and go, yo, Fears, the cheerleading thing just got done. I'm going to come over right to your house, so make sure you and Randy are ready. And he would always arrive in his daughter's cheerleading t-shirt. And he goes, well, I don't want those idiot trolls finding out, my daughter's school. And I said, I understand, buddy. So I respect his privacy. But I found a way. When we were at the British restaurant, off camera, he said, hey, Fears, check this out. And he let me film it. And he said, I'm going to, he goes, 8-ball, corner pocket, I'm going to do it one-handed. And Larry is really fucking good at pool. He whipped my ass to the floor. I was only a couple balls behind. But he started off strong and he ended strong. We started playing the game. He knocked like 4 balls in a row. And I was like, fuck me. I'm like, he's good. Then he missed one. Then I knocked 4 or 5 in. And then he goes, Fears, I've got one left. And he said, 8-ball, corner pocket, right over there. And he goes, one-handed. And so I just filmed him shooting it in one-handed. So you'll get to hear him say one-handed. You'll get to see his hand knock the ball in with the stick one-handed. But Larry, I'm not going to put Larry's face on cameras. But so he is in there. You'll get to see him. Well, kind of. You'll get to hear him, but that's about it. So yeah. So that's gonna have to do, my friends. So yeah. Let's see. He's doing cons every weekend. Might come your way. What? You're gonna come my way, Matthew, or my buddy Chris that does the Toy Man show, or the Scooby Doo? Is that what you're talking about? The Scooby Doo guy does the voice actor does conventions every weekend. Who are you talking about? Let me know. But yeah, it's cool that you got to meet Chicken Wizard too, because I remember, Matthew, you were right there. So, yeah. Let's see. Beer Man says, this party stream is partying, boys. This is true. This is very true. Anyway. Well, today's topics are, I'm going to talk to you guys about my newest purchases of my TV box sets, and I'm going to tell you which ones I'm going to watch next, because I'm so close to being done with Little House on the Prairie. I'm on the 9th season. Finally, I hit the 9th season. So, as soon as I get done with that, and then we're going to continue on. And I thought a good topic would be, what do you guys do to relax, and what do I do to relax? And I'm going to tell you guys a few methods. Because I'll be honest, I do get stressed out a lot. And the number one thing that Fears gets stressed out about is the hate and the bullshit in that fucking Discord. No offense, LC, but you need a clean house. Because I know LC is watching. LC, there are so many dipshits in your Discord. Get rid of all those motherfuckers. You know, there's some good people in there, and there's some bad people in there. And holy crap, is there a bunch of drama in that fucking Discord. You know, I've left a couple of times, so I'm kind of on the edge of should I stay or should I not. And the only reason why is because people are like, why do you stay, Fears? I stay because there actually is good people. Like the Dude, Visions, Richie, Randall, Pixel. All those guys I get along with and I like to talk. The Dude, you know, I didn't get along with him at the start, but now I get along with the Dude for the most part. I like to talk to all those guys because normally, 11 times out of 12, we all get along. It's all the other idiots that make it really difficult to be in there, you know? So, it's hard. I was like, well, you know, I guess I could leave, and then whenever I want to talk and catch up with my actual online friends that I like, I could go in there and like write a message. Hey, it's been a while. What's up? How you been? Like, what have you been up to? So they don't make it hard. The trolls make it hard. And but again, it doesn't matter what I say, what I do, how many videos I make. I feel like a broken record. They'll never show me any respect. And it really sucks. Because Chicken Wizard knows it. Matthew knows it. Because Matthew's met me in real life. Chicken Wizard has. Now Larry has. I'm actually a really good guy. And I try to tell those trolls, what have I actually done for you guys to hate me that much? Not that much. I've gotten mad a few times on camera. And whenever I've gotten mad, I'm sure they don't like where I'm like, yeah, die. I know I shouldn't have done that. So that probably pissed them off royally. But sometimes I'm like, man, you guys never give me a break. If they just disappeared, problem solved. But me being a Christian, I really shouldn't say, yeah, I hope you randomly die. You know, that's not good for me to say. But that's about it. I've lost patience a couple of times, and I've said, yeah, I hope you die sometimes. That's about it. You know. But, I mean, I haven't, like, done anything, like, super bad, like, I haven't done any Matt Man shit, because Matt Man is fucking an idiot, and he's fucking crazy, and I would never do any Matt Man shit, because he's fucking the most disgusting. I fucking hate that guy, because he tried, I remember in one video, he tried to justify, you know, his actions, and I'm like, there is no justification, Matt. You're a fucking slime ball, you don't fucking do that, and if you try to justify it, I'm going to find you and kick the shit out of you because there is no justification of that. Nothing about what he says or does is good. And that's one thing that me and the trolls and everybody agrees on. I remember, like, I don't know who posted it. Somebody posted it and said, oh, Fears, you got to check this out. He's trying to justify his actions. And I'm like, what? I'm like, there is no justification of that. And he goes, oh, Fears. He goes, he's trying. He's like, just watch this clip. And I was like, I don't even want to watch it. And then, I don't remember who. One of my online buddies like, no, Fears, you got to check this out. And I was like, oh, God, fine. Clicked on it. And it was just what my friend said. Maybe Pixel sent to me. I can't remember. I honestly can't remember. It was a while ago. And he was trying to justify his actions. And I was like, oh, this fucking guy trying to justify his actions. And I was like, there is no justifications. I only watched it for like 30 seconds. I'm like, this guy's a fucking idiot. Click. And I clicked off. So I was like, oh my God. But anyway, I just don't get why they hate me so much, you know. And I will agree. I know they don't like when I lie, but I haven't lied in a long time, you know. They keep hindering on me lying like from the past, you know? I try to be 100% real. And it taught me a very valuable lesson. When I was young and stupid, I was like, oh, well, they'll never find out. I'm like, I'll lie. You know, they'll never find out. They found out. Trust me. They found out about every single thing that I lied about. So I was just like, all right, lesson learned. Try not to do that ever again, Fears, because, yeah. So I try to be 100% real with you guys at all times. Because if I'm not, oh, we'll find out, Fears. And I'm like, oh, trust me, I know you'll find out, you know? So, yeah. Anyway. And I haven't murdered anyone, you know? So, like, I'm just like, man, it's so unnecessary, all the, I mean, they're evil sometimes. And some people I just cannot forgive. And the constant battle of, well, do you really know that Joey did that to your grandmother's obituary? And I'm like, it makes sense. He doesn't like me. I don't like him. He trolled my grandmother and said, oh, Fears, I can't wait till she dies. That's just evil. That's just sick. And then after she died, he kept doing it. So I was like, I'm 99% positive he did it. Said all that crazy stuff on my grandma's obituary, and then I had to call the funeral home and say, can you please remove this? Because I have a YouTube channel, and this guy's insane. So I'm not 100% positive, but it would make sense because he did the same thing to my dad. He trolled, oh, I can't wait until your dad dies, Fears, and he was trolling my dad like while my dad was real sick, which is so fucked up. Then as soon as my dad died, he made fun of my dad dying, which is ridiculous. Like, as much as I hate Joey, I would never make fun. If his mom or dad was sick or dying, I actually have class. I would never make fun of his parents for dying. I would never make fun of anyone dying, because that's hard enough. You know, a family member passing away, and then you have to watch your family pass away. I mean, it sucks. You know, same thing with, I don't like Quentin. Quentin's never liked me. I never liked him. But if his family was dying of some disease or whatever, I'd be like, wow, that sucks. I've been there. I understand. So even though I don't like Quentin at all, I would never make fun of his family. So that's an ongoing battle. I'm pretty sure it's Joey, but I'm not 100%, you know. So whoever did that is a pretty sick, weird person, you know, for doing that. You know, it's nuts. There you go, Jay, man. I haven't looked at it in a while. Yeah, that's my exact numbers for my TikTok. 8,340. So because I said that. I took a guess because I looked at it. I don't always look at my TikTok numbers. I appreciate all my fans, but I hadn't looked at it in 2 days. I just made a new TikTok today. I made a response video to somebody. I posted the death race. I took a picture of it, and then I posted the picture on my TikTok, and someone said, oh, I love that movie. And I was like, so do I. I'm like, I just recently watched it. It's got that Jason guy in it from that British actor. It's fucking amazing. And I think someone said, hey, Fears, have you watched the original? I said, not yet, but I'm going to. Randall referred me to, he goes, oh, Fears, you'd love Death Race 2000. And I was like, as soon as I watched the trailer, I was like, oh, hell yeah, this looks good. It's got that David guy from Kung Fu in it. I don't remember his last name, but you guys know who I'm talking about. The guy that was in Kung Fu and Kung Fu The Legend Continues. So, I'm looking forward to it. Because the trailer looked fucking amazing. And I mean, epic. Amazing. Anyway. Yo, Nancy, what's up? She says, hi, Fears, Chad. Hope you're having a good day. I did have a good day. Church was good, and I had some lunch, and I checked the mail, and then I did have a little nap. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I had a nap because I'm going into work later on tonight, and then I did some edits, and I watched a few episodes of Little House on the Prairie and kind of chilled, and then there it is. So a very chill day. Nothing going on. I'll tell you this much though, the weekend goes way too fast. You know what I'm saying? It goes way too fast, my friends. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, sweet, it's Friday. All of a sudden, I'm like, well, shit, it's Sunday night. I know I have to go into work later on. Damn it. You know, it goes way too quick, my friends. Way too quick. But I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. All right. Let me grab the TV box sets that I'm going to tell you guys what I'm going to watch next. Some of them are over here. Some of them are over here, but I'm gonna. So I'll show you guys. So right now, I'm watching Little House on the Prairie. I'm on the 9th season. So I think the next TV show I'm gonna watch is. I'm either gonna watch Hercules, or I'm gonna watch Murder, She Wrote. So it's probably going to go this next, then this, and then probably the Dukes of Hazzard next. The Dukes. And then, let's see here. I am going to watch some of these, too. I've already watched Frankenstein, but eventually I'd like to get some of the, not all of them, but eventually some of these on Blu-ray, because some of these classic movies are fucking amazing. You know? So I've already watched Frankenstein, and that was made in 1931. So the next one is Dracula, then The Mummy, then The Invisible Man, The Bride of Frankenstein, Werewolf of London, Dracula's Daughter, Son of Frankenstein, The Invisible Man Returns, The Mummy's Hand, The Invisible Woman. So Fears has got a lot to watch. So these are the next few. So probably I'm gonna watch some of these monster movies in between all these television stuff. So these are probably gonna be in between. And then I remember watching this with my dad. My dad liked, I don't know if he loved the series, but my dad enjoyed the series. My dad's favorite series that me and him liked to watch together, because I remember my dad would sit on the couch with my mom, and then I would lay on the floor, and we would watch some Star Trek Next Gen, man. And Next Gen is fucking brilliant. If you guys have never seen it, whew, so good. Big thumbs up. But we also watched this, so that's another reason, because it kind of reminded me of my dad. So, bam! So I'm going to watch this, and then Murder, She Wrote. Oh, yeah. And then this. And then once I get done with all of this, let me just show you the insanity over here. Watch this. Watch this. All of these are watched. All of these are not watched. But look at all these television shows in the back. Watch this. So again, I don't have to go to FYE because there's a lot. Look, bam. 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 It's insane, right? It just keeps coming, my friends. Look at all this shit that Fears has to watch. And this is all stuff that I want to watch. This is all television shit right here. All of this. All of this is television. Picard, Season 2. Picard, Season 3, the final season. Picard, Season 1. Discovery, Season 3. Chip and Dale. Chip and Dale, the cartoon adventures from the 80s. I love it. The Superman series from 1941 to 1943. 17 theatrical television short films. Right? Then the new series of Star Trek, because they've got so much Star Trek shit out, it's ridiculous. Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 1. I've watched 2 episodes on it just to see what it is. Now, this one I took a chance on, because I've never played the video game. I'll be honest, I've never played the video game, but I've watched people play the video game, but they made The Last of Us Season 1 on a TV show now. But I've watched people play the game, and the game looks pretty cool. The final season of The Walking Dead, I've watched all the other Walking Dead shit, I think. I'm pretty sure. This is the last one, the last season. Every single Brady Bunch television show. Look at all this stuff. The Brady Bunch, the original Brady Bunch series, the Brady Bunch animated series, because I didn't even know they made a cartoon of it. The 3 Brady movies. The Brady Bunch movie, a very Brady sequel. The Brady's in the White House. Then the other 2 TV shows. A Very Brady Christmas was a TV show special. Growing Up Brady. It's ridiculous. So, that's a lot of Brady. Sequest. I started watching this, and then I got a whole bunch of like horror movies, and I was like, alright, I'm going to take a break on this and watch all those horror movies. Oh, shit. I knew that was going to fall. Hang on. And then, this isn't a TV show, but one of my friends bought me this. The Omen, all the movies, but it's a big box set, so I'm going to watch that at some point. This is not a TV show. The Fly Collection. So these are all horror movies. I have watched the original Star Trek series, but this is on Blu-ray. So I know the Blu-ray's got a whole bunch of new bonus features that I've never seen. So obviously I'm going to watch that again and watch all 3 seasons. I'm going to watch all the bonus features, review it for you guys. The Mandalorian, Season 1, nice steelbook. The Mandalorian, Season 2, and I don't think Season 3's out, but I've been dying to watch these. Captain Planet, that hilarious cartoon. I used to watch this so much when I was a kid. Oh, man. Every Saturday morning, I think it came on like 8 in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning, something like that. I used to watch it all the time. Got it on Blu-ray. It's over 113 episodes, so I can't wait to watch that. Star Trek Discovery Season 4. Star Trek Discovery Season 2. Season 1. And then Strange New Worlds Season 2. Season 2 just came out, and I bought it. Because at some point I'm going to watch it. And then WandaVision, the complete series, because I love the Avengers, and Wanda is a cool character, and I've been looking forward to seeing it. So there's a lot that Fears has to watch on the TV, of the TV shows. So there definitely is a lot. So yeah. Anyway, but like I said, I will try to get through it as quickly as possible, my friends. Anyway, let's see here. Hey, Carmine, what's up? Let's see. Vision says, I watched Microwave Massacre this morning and Rain Man last night. Oh, nice! I've seen Rain Man. And I'll be honest, Visions, either you or Jason Cool told me about Microwave Massacre. You guys told me about it. I don't think I've ever watched the trailer, so let's watch the trailer. Because that just sounds hilarious, you know? I can only imagine what that is. Yeah, I'm a killer, and I'm going to kill people with a microwave. Yeah, bring it on, motherfucker, you know? That just sounds hilarious. Microwave Massacre. Well, here it is. So, just the name alone warrants me to put it on the list, you know? That must go on the list because just the name of it sounds fucking hilarious. So, but let me watch the trailer. It sounds bloody, though. Is it, like, super bloody? Visions, because Fears' stomach can only take so much. I got through Hostel 1, and I barely got through Hostel 2. Man, those things. I like Eli Roth's work. Like Thanksgiving. It was bloody, but it wasn't too bloody. And it was like, he filmed it like a classic 80s horror movie. But man, Hostel 1 and Hostel 2 were fucking brutal, man. I was like, nah, I'm done, Fears. I'm not watching the rest of this shit. So I haven't even attempted to watch Hostel 3, because man, that shit is creepy, it's bloody, and I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm not watching any more of this. So yeah, it was pretty damn nuts. So I was like, yeah, I'm good. J-Man says, gotta ask my friend, do you have the Three's Company box set? No, I don't, but I used to watch that, in reruns all the time growing up, Where have you been? And then he just turns around. Ah! I've seen it, J-Man, but I haven't seen all of it. I haven't seen it all of it, but that's another one I would like to have in the collection at some point, whether it on DVD or Blu-ray, because some of these TV shows you can get on Blu-ray, and other ones you can't. Like, I know for a fact Little House on the Prairie is on Blu-ray, and I would at some point like to get that, because I love that TV show. I used to watch that TV show all the time with my mom and my dad and my grandma, because it's good old. They don't make TV shows like that anymore. It's good old fashioned, like, it's a really good show, a family show. Not many television shows back then or today talked about religion, because religion's kind of a sensitive subject for a lot of people. But the main characters, you would see them go to church on Sunday. They would talk about Jesus. They would talk about God on the Little House on the Prairie show, and it's a very wholesome show, and I like it a lot. They don't make TV shows like that anymore. I wish they would. Not that I'm saying all TV shows today are bad. Like, the most recent one, I don't watch a lot of new television, but I did rent the Flash TV show from my library. They had the whole TV show, and I didn't finish it, but I watched a lot of the Flash, and that was actually really good. The episodes I watched, I was like, this is pretty damn good, because I like the Flash. Not as much as Superman, but I do like the Flash. And I was like, this is good. And it had the guy that plays the new Punisher. He did a few episodes as the Punisher on the Flash, and that was cool. And then I saw Gotham. Gotham was amazing. I watched all that because I do like Batman. Not as much as Randall. Randall loves the shit out of Batman. But I do like Batman. But you guys know, Superman will always be my favorite. I think he's just a cool character. He's the inspiration for Fears Man. But if I'm being honest, he's the main inspiration for Fears Man. But I try and take a little bit from every superhero and put it into Fears Man. So I'd say the three components that make up Fears Man: real things about my life and my personality, Superman, and then the rest of it is bits and pieces of different superheroes. I'd say those are the three core things that make up Fears Man. So yeah. Alright. Microwave Massacre awaits. Oh my god. I don't know if I'm ready for this shit, Visions, but here we go. Just the name sounds fucking hilarious. Yeah, get ready for a massacre. You know? You know why? You know why? Because I got a fucking head in a microwave. You son of a bitch. Don't you cross me, or I'll kill you with my fucking microwave. Fucking hilarious. Anytime I watch some of these cheesy horror movies, I'm like, where the hell does Hollywood get these ideas for this stupid shit? God bless them, though, because some of this shit is fucking hilarious, you know? That's why I watch them, because they're not scary. They make me lose my mind and laugh. Here we go. Microwave. What a title for a film. Microwave Massacre trailer. Okay, here we go. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, here we go. Oh, my God. All right. Oh, wow, they made Microwave Massacre the same year I was born, 1983. Oh, Lord, okay. So it's going to be a classic, cheesy horror movie. Oh, God. All right, here we go. Oh, Lord. A minute and 24 seconds. Microwave Massacre 1983 trailer. All right, here we go. Oh, Lord.
Anthem Pictures reluctantly presents what is considered...
Oh, shit. Reluctantly, the guy said. Well, that's not off to a good start.
...be the worst horror film of all time. Your skin will crawl. Your stomach will turn.
I have to go to the restroom.
Your blood will boil.
My God.
Dining will never...
Oh!
All cordon blue.
That's not good.
Anything, so you...
Some lady was on a table, and some guy was, like, I guess putting mayonnaise, like, on her stomach or some shit, and then he, like... It looked like she got her head chopped off. This big fat guy, like, put an axe down or some shit. This is hilarious.
It's delicious.
Dismemberment. Death.
Oh, man.
Distastefulness.
My hemorrhoids.
Microwave Massacre.
This is it, May.
You're a walking contraceptive.
Say, you know, you look so much better in the dark.
I've told you 1,000,000,000 billion trillion times.
You are what they eat.
Oh, my God.
I know I'm gonna be sick.
Oh, Lord. Oh, you know what? Now this chick, she's got some hot boobies. So it's a lady. She's got cowboy boots on, jean shorts. I don't know. She looks about 28, and she just ripped off her top. And I got to admit, she's got some good boobies. So at least there's some good boobies in there, you know? I mean, she's got a nice rack of boobies. So that's good. That's always a plus. Boobies are always a good plus. So there it is. And I like her little low-cut jean shorts. She's got black flowing hair. And the boobies are a rocket. I don't know. She looks about 28, 27. So the boobies are a rocket.
Too many bombs.
Microwave Massacre coming soon. I gotta add this to the list. Oh my God. But see, it looks like there's a lot of blood in it, Visions, but it looks like it's a goofy horror movie comedy. That's what I got from it. So even though there's a lot of blood in it, it looks more goofy than like horror. Like some guy was like putting mayonnaise on some girl's chest from here to here, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna make a human body salami sandwich with like mayonnaise and shit. And then he like takes an axe and like chops her to pieces, or I don't know, some shit. I just started laughing my ass off. I was like, what the fuck is this? So yeah. I'm gonna give it a big thumbs up. So I'm adding that to the list. So that just looked hilarious, my friends. Yeah, Microwave Massacre coming soon. You know, behave or I'll put your head in the fucking microwave. Oh, Lord. Alright. But they did make it. He likes bologna and cheese. But don't forget that mayonnaise, though. Yeah. Alright, Microwave Massacre 1983. I always like it when they give the date, because then whenever I go to FYE, the guy's like, oh, Fierce, do you have the year it was made so we can hunt it down, or do you have the name? And I'm like, I have both. I've got the title of the film, and it was made in such and such year. Because sometimes this stuff that I look for, the guy at FYE is like, I've heard of it, I just don't remember what year they made it. I'm like, oh, listen, I've got it right here. It's right here. So, there we are. Let's see. But Jason told me about it, and you, Visions. You guys both told me about it, but I had never seen the trailer until now. Man, that was goofy. He's like massaging her with mayonnaise and shit. I'm just like, what the fuck? It was hilarious, though. Oh, man. Is that the movie where the Invisible Man and Invisible Woman get a divorce? I've never seen what they saw in each other. I don't know, but there's a lot of old-ass movies like that here, Nancy. I mean, they've got The Wolfman, The Invisible Agent. I've never even heard of that one. The Invisible Man Returns. The original. The original Invisible Man was made in 1933. Then the sequel was made in 1940. Then The Invisible Woman was 1940. You know, in those classic movie-making days. Let's see. The Invisible Agent was 1942. The Invisible Man's Revenge was 1944. So there's a shitload of monster movies on this. Over 30 films. 30 films, my friends. So far, I've only watched one, Frankenstein, but it was good. I had never sat down and watched... Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was my second time, because we watched the original Frankenstein in film school. So, yeah. But it was so long ago when I watched it in film school, I was like, I kind of remember most of it, but I'm like, to do a review, I want to sit down and watch the original Frankenstein, which it was fucking brilliant. If you've never seen it, it was amazing. I mean, literally amazing. I was like, so good. And I didn't even care that it wasn't even in color. Some of the best movies ever were made in black and white. I have no problem that it was in black and white. No problem at all. You know, I've been dying to see. I've only seen bits and pieces of Casablanca. You know, I'm sorry, Casablanca. That's how you pronounce it. But I mean, I remember that classic scene where she's like, no, Richard, I want to go, and he's like, no. He goes, you know what? He goes, you're getting on that plane. I'm staying here. And then I don't understand, you know. And what about last night? And he's like, last night we said, you know, a great many things. And he's like, no, you've got to listen to me, you know. And then he's like, you know, you're getting on that plane with Victor. And then what about us? And he's like, we'll always have Paris, you know. I mean, we'll always have. I think he says we'll always have Paris or we'll always have Casablanca. And then he's like, here's looking at you, kid. I've seen that classic scene, but I need to see the rest of it. So yeah. But, man, what a trailer. Oh, Lord. That was funny. That was a funny trailer. Yeah, I love my mayonnaise and cheese sandwiches. Don't forget that mayonnaise, motherfucker. That was some funny shit. Oh, my God. Again, where do they come up with this stupid shit? I don't know. Like, literally somebody sat down and was like, guys, I've got a great idea. We take some big fat-ass guy, we start killing people, putting heads in microwaves, and then, the next scene, I'll put some mayonnaise on some girl's chest. Yeah. It'll be a Hollywood, you know, sensation. And then, God bless whoever wrote probably the most cheesiest horror movie I've ever seen in my life is Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I don't think anything can top that. The idea of it is just so ridiculous. It's hysterical. So, yeah. And then it's got that old actor from Animal House. You know, the guy that played the dean in Animal House? He plays this, like, bitchy asshole cop. And he's like, well, you better go now, Dave, before the clowns come. You know? And he's like, another one of those guys is stupid stunts to sell ice cream out of that goddamn, you know, van of theirs, you know? And he's just bitching and moaning the entire movie. And then he gets killed at the end of it. And I'm just like, this is hilarious, you know? Anyway. Yo, D-Man, what's up? He says, I would like to announce that starting this week, Fears will be doing a 6-hour stream every day. Oh, I don't know about all that, D-Man. D-Man, I do appreciate you making the squirrel videos, but I think the longest one I've ever done is like 4 hours. God bless those people in the community that do like 17-hour streams and like 24-hour streams. Remember when I tried? I think I got to 4 hours, and I was like so damn tired. I was like, Sega's done one. Carrie's done tons of 24-hour streams. Not lately, but she has done one. And I was like, man. I know other people in the community have. Randall's done some long ones. I know Randall's done some of those drawing streams. I mean, some of those writing streams are like 5 to 6 hours. I could never do a 24-hour stream, let alone 6 hours. I've gotten close, D-Man. I've gotten close. But I do appreciate those squirrel videos. I know you wrote me and said, hey, Fears, because it's so cold, the squirrels aren't coming out. But whenever you do make them, they're hilarious. Hello, John Fears. I see that you're back in your tree, John Fears. Eating that corn, John Fears? Are you enjoying that corn? And it's literally D-Man filming a squirrel, and the squirrel's like going nuts, eating acorns and shit, and then he calls him John Fears. I think they're fucking hysterical. I laugh at them. Obviously, I can take a joke. You know, D-Man, he's been a longtime friend and a fan, so D-Man, I hope we get to hang out one day, because you were a cool guy. So, I know he's not trolling me, and I watch these videos, and after every sentence, hello, John Fears. Are you enjoying that acorn, John Fears? Is it tasty, John Fears? And I'm like, this is hilarious. So, yeah. It's pretty funny shit. Anyway, it's pretty funny shit. Alright, well, let's continue on, shall we? Well, whoever gave me a second like, I appreciate that. So we got 2 likes. Alright. Top 10 things that I like about my hometown. Well, actually, I've lived in 2 towns before I moved here. I've lived in downtown St. Louis, and then I lived in... Oh, actually 3. My family, we've moved twice. I was born in St. Louis, moved to O'Fallon, Missouri, which is pretty much like 30 minutes from St. Louis. And then we moved to Wentzville, and Wentzville is I wouldn't even say 5 minutes away from O'Fallon, probably 2 to 3 minutes away from O'Fallon. So, but now the rest of my family lives, well, not all my family, but most of my family lives in Wentzville, Missouri. So, I'll do the top 10 things of Wentzville that I like. So, literally everybody knows everybody. It's becoming a bigger town, but a lot of people know everybody. It's a very small town still, you know. I mean, I would consider it still a small town. It's literally like one long row with tons of businesses, tons of people in it, but the people were very nice. That's the first thing. Plenty of restaurants. That's number 2. They have this mom and pops restaurant that sells the best pie. Doesn't matter what kind. They make apple, blueberry, rhubarb. Sky's the limit. They have great pie. I don't recall. It's some old lady that runs this kind of like diner, and she's been there for like, I don't know, 30, 40. I can't remember, but it's a mom and pop's like diner, and they sell the best fucking pie you guys will ever try. It's amazing. So that's definitely number 3. Number 4, they always have big events there. Like, I know one time they had like a Renaissance fair come through. So anytime I'm in town, I always look to see if they have any events there. So that's definitely number 4. Number 5, I've got a lot of friends that live there. So that's definitely number 5. Thanks for the hearts. I appreciate it. I don't know who's giving me the hearts right now, but somebody is. Keep those hearts a-flowing. I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. Well, thank you. Let's see. D-Man says, I'm looking forward to making more. Oh, so am I, D-Man. So am I. I mean, I love those squirrel videos. Those squirrel videos are hilarious, my friend. I really do get a kick out of them. I do. They're funny as hell. So I do appreciate them, buddy. I really do. Anyway, let's see. I was on number 5. Number 6, obviously, my mom lives there. My family lives there, so that's number 6. Number 7, even though it's a small town, I get great footage whenever I'm there, you know? Like, so it is a good place to vlog, if I'm being honest. I mean, I know not everyone would enjoy it, but I enjoy vlogging in my hometown. I really do. So number 9, let's see here. When I was young, they've got a bunch of hills perfect for sledding on, you know? So that would be cool. Number 10, I don't know if I have 10. I'm going to stick with those 8. So I'm going to stick with those 8. So I'll change the title whenever I get done. I can't think of 2 others Man, somebody's going nuts with the hearts. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So whether it's one fan or two fans or three fans or whoever is giving me tons of hearts, I appreciate that, my friends. I really do. All right. And the last topic before I skedaddle, because I haven't even made dinner yet, so I'm going to make dinner. And then after dinner, I'm going to take a shower. After shower, I don't know why, because whenever I always take a shower before I start editing, it always helps. I don't know why. It gets the creative juices flowing. A nice hot shower. Get into some comfy clothes. I put my coffee right over here, and I start fucking editing away. So yeah. My friend is a rhubarb bad boy. Is he? He likes rhubarb pie visions? Right on. Well, there it is. There it is. I don't know if I've ever had a rhubarb pie. Maybe. I can't remember. Anyway. I appreciate all the hearts. Thank you. Man, someone was giving me hearts for like a full 2-3 minutes. Whoever that was, you're awesome. I appreciate that. All right. What does Fierce do to relax? Well, number one, I take a nap. That's number one. El Napos. Always good. Number one. Number two, recently I have started meditating. I put on some soothing music, and I do meditate sometimes. Number three, I do read, so that's number three. I also read my Bible. That's always relaxing. Church is very relaxing, too, because I'm surrounded by the most amazing people. My church family is awesome. Sweetest, nicest people ever. Movies, of course. That's a nice, that's a go-to relaxation. Editing is relaxing. So, I mean, those are just a few things on how I relax. And that's about it. Wouldn't you like to know, Carmine? He says, have you ever had hair pie? Well, I don't discuss what I do with ladies. So, wouldn't you like to know, Carmine? So there it is. Big shout out to Lord Randall. He hasn't been feeling too good. So, Randy, feel better, buddy. Feel better. Because the last time I talked to him was 2 days ago on the stream. And he said he had gotten better, but I could tell he wasn't 100%. So, if you are religious in the community, send him some prayers and some blessings. And if you're not religious, just send him some good vibes, because it is the worst feeling in the world when you're feeling sick or you're feeling down. It fucking sucks, man. It sucks. It's horrible. Horrible. Anyway. Well, God bless to all you guys. And what a great stream. I'd say the highlight of the stream, definitely Microwave Massacre. That made me lose my fucking shit. Spreading mayonnaise, then some hot girl in the background going, ooh, look at my titties. I'm walking through the living room with jean shorts and barely anything on. And I was like, she does have some nice tits. So, but see, I don't know how they could get away with that, because in today's trailers, they can't show nudity in today's trailers. But it looks like that movie was made in the 80s, so I don't know, maybe you could get away with more in the 80s. Because I literally clicked on the trailer, and she's just walking through the living room half naked. And her boobies are all flopping around. I was like, that's in the trailer? Now, you can get away with it in a movie, but I didn't know you could get away with that in a trailer back then. Apparently you can. But by today's standards, there's no nudity in trailers. No. In a movie, you can pretty much show whatever you want. That's fine. But I was very surprised. Like, oh, her boobies are in the trailer. Okay. So I guess in the 80s, you could get away with more. Well, God bless the 80s, my friends. Speaking of the 80s, if you guys want to go to Super RetroCon, you must. My buddy Jeff's convention is coming up. Here's the entire list of the schedule. My buddy Jeff is a pretty cool fucking guy. He's been on a couple of times on the show, but a lot of times in the vlogs. If you want more information, go right here. Right here. Florida Toy Shows and Expos CROSSSINGS.com. You can buy the tickets there. Tomorrow, on Monday, the tickets go on sale for Super RetroCon, so probably tomorrow I will be buying my tickets way in advance. And I suggest you guys do the same if you want to come. This, and the reason why it's highlighted in black is this is the best show out of the entire year. It is huge. It is epic. It's going fucking nuts. It's going ballistic. Totally should check it out, my friends. So, go to FloridaToyShowsAndExpos.com or just go to his Facebook page, Florida Toy Shows and Expos. Anyway, I'm taking off, but I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. Always a pleasure hanging out with my loving and loyal fans, and I appreciate all your support. As much shit as I get online, you guys make it worth the while, because you guys in the chat actually care about Fears. You give a damn about Fears. You give a damn about my life. You give a damn about my streams. You give a damn about my vlogs and my other type of content. And trust me, I get a lot of shit. I try not to let it bother me. Let's be honest, though. I can't lie to you guys. Sometimes it does bother me. And I'm being 100% real. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it definitely does. Because it would be a complete lie if I said, oh, it never bothers me. False. It does bother me sometimes. But I try my best to not let it bother me. Sometimes I succeed, sometimes I fail. But you guys make it worth the while. I really appreciate all your guys' loving support. You guys are awesome. That's why I love meeting my fans, because you guys are awesome people, What's up, Larry? You got here a little late, man. I'm just about to tune off, my friend, because we've been going for an hour and 16 minutes. D-Man says, later, everyone. Thanks for the stream. You're welcome, D-Man. And whoever's giving me the 100% and the hearts, I appreciate that. I don't know. I wish it would tell me. That's one thing about streaming that YouTube needs to change. Like, if I knew who was giving me the 100% and the hearts and shit, then I would say, hey, such and such, thank you for giving me those hearts. But YouTube doesn't tell you who's giving you the hearts, Because if it did, I'd be like, oh, hey, Larry, thanks for giving me those hearts. Oh, J-Man, thanks a lot. Visions, thanks a lot for giving me those hearts. But it doesn't tell you who does it, but I wish it would. But nonetheless, whoever's giving me the hearts and the 100%, again, I really appreciate it. So thanks a lot for all the loyal support. You guys make it all worthwhile. To all the trolls, go fuck yourselves. Please. Please, please, please. Pretty please. And that'll about do her. I'm getting hungry, so I don't know what I'm gonna have for dinner tonight. Maybe a soup, maybe a salad. I really have been trying to eat healthier. I really have. Sometimes I succeed, sometimes I don't. That's another thing that they make fun of, my weight. That's an easy out for people to make fun of, Because I didn't used to be this heavy. I have been losing weight. I really have. I hope you guys believe me. I have. Not all of the belly is gone, but at least I'm on the road to success. But I still got a lot, because I get plenty of exercise. It's just my diet that is shitty. So I need to change that. Because anytime I'm at work, I'm lifting boxes all day, every day, scanning, putting things away on the shelves in the trucks. Or if I'm not in the trucks, I'm down in the pit, teaching all the younger guys that have never gotten a job. I'm like, it's not rocket science. It's easy. I'm like, when you're up on the belt, grab it off the belt, scan it, go into the truck, find out where it's put, bam, put it in there. Make sure the sticker is on top of the in front of the box. Great. If you're not on the belt, go down into the pit. The pit's right here. The trucks are behind you. Take it off the conveyor belt. Walk over and put it right next to the truck, because that's the only difference. The trucks that are in the pit, the drivers are like, we don't like you guys loading it. We'll load it ourselves. So those drivers, we just stack it nice and neat in front of their trucks and say, go for it. Load it yourselves. If you want to load it yourself, great. And the only difference is when you're on the belt, my boss will come and say, hey, Fears, you're in charge of truck number 1, number 2, number 3. Because usually when you're on the belt, each person either gets 2 trucks to themselves or 3. If we're in a jam, I've done 4 at one time too, where you just grab it, run in, grab out, go on the next one, go on the next one, go on the next one. And then that's the only difference. You load the trucks. That's the only difference but I like it more in the pit because there's not as much stress, because it can get pretty stressful on the belt, when it gets pretty fast and stuff, but it's not that bad, And again, the last couple of weeks haven't been that bad because right now it's not our peak season. Peak season fucking sucks. And peak season starts right before Halloween and ends right after New Year's Eve. But man, from Halloween to New Year's Day or New Year's Eve, it's a fucking shit show. So right now I've been enjoying, hey Fears, we only got 24,000 a night. Sweet. Keep them rolling. Hey Fears, we only got 32,000. Awesome. Easy night. And I've always told you guys, anything 40,000 and higher, that's going to be a shit show night. Anything 39,000 and lower, easy night. Easy night. So yeah. We don't wear helmets, but it is a pretty intense job. Not always, Carmine. Like I said, some nights are more stressful than others, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Anyway, I'm taking off, but Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys, and I really do appreciate it. I try and show my appreciation to all you guys. I really do. But if I don't show it enough, I'm telling you guys right now, I do appreciate all my loving and loyal fans. It does get stressful online sometimes. I'm not going to say it doesn't. But that's Fears'... let's see, how do I want to word it? I'd say my biggest flaw online is that I let those idiots get to me. And I really try not to. I'll be honest though. I'm being honest with you guys and I'm being honest with myself. At one point, I couldn't take any criticism, any jokes, any little thing would set me off. I mean, anything. Like, what? You called me you did this? Oh, fuck you. I'll find you. I'll fucking kill you. I mean, I would go nuts when I was young. And I think the very first stream I did was 2015, 2016. So I've gotten better. Now I can take a joke, But every once in a while, someone will say something. It's when they make it super personal. Like when Yakov makes fun of my religion. Oh, God, that's always... I don't like that. Obviously, I don't like people poking fun at my family because I love my family so much. I love my friends. I love my family. There is no John Fears without my friends. And I don't like when they make me out to be this horrible monster because I'm not a horrible monster. I'm a good person. Like Adam's like, well, I may not be a good person. I was like, well, I'm good that Adam Pacitti acknowledged that he's not a good person because he's not a good person. But I'm so glad that I'm not John Fears. And I'm like, you've never met me, dude. I'm like, in person, I'm a very nice person. They make me out to be this horrible monster, and I'm not. And Matthew can attest to this. Chicken Wizard can attest to this. Larry, if you meet me in real life, I'm a good person. And again, I've never done anything horrible online. Wow, I've gotten mad on camera. Other people have done that. Some people even in the community have even done it worse. Like, the worst I've ever seen someone get mad is Dragon. Dragon got so pissed. He was like, I'm going to find you guys. I'll fucking kill you. I'm ready. I'm making a kill list. I've never made a kill list. He literally grabbed a piece of paper, if memory serves me, and started, I'm going to kill this person. I'm going to kill that person. I'm going to kill this person. I'm going to kill that person. And then he went to his dad's gun case and pulled out a gun, literally like a rifle or some shit, if memory serves me right, and pointed it at the fucking camera. And I was like, holy shit. I gave up on Dragon, though. Like, I remember he like, you guys have seen me. Remember the one, it was either a stream or a video where I forgot to turn off the stream, and he called me on the phone, and you guys heard me trying to talk Dragon down. Like, I went into the other room, and you guys heard me saying, like, Dragon, just calm the fuck down. Calm down, buddy. No, Fears, I'm going to find them. I'm going to fucking kill them. Those motherfuckers are going down. Da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, Dragon. I'm like, dude, I get it. Sometimes they're annoying. Hey, they've gotten me mad plenty of times. But you're not going to kill anyone, Dragon. I'm going to find a gun. I'm taking that, that kill sheet, Fears, and I'm going to kill him. And I was like, Dragon, I'm like, let's say you do that. Then you're in jail for life, buddy. I'm like, they're not worth it. I'm like, and I thought it was so crazy. I'm like, Dragon, take that list, your kill list, or whatever the fuck he called it, rip it up and throw it in the trash can, buddy. I'm like, that's fucking insanity, dude. So, but Dragon would not listen to me, and I'm just like, I'm done. So yeah, same thing with Carrie. Carrie wouldn't listen. She's too manic. I wish her the best, though. I wish Dragon the best, and I wish Carrie the best. And I don't have any ill will towards Carrie or Dragon. I wish them the best of luck in the world. I really do. So, yeah. And there's a lot of rumors. Like, someone told me, I was like, I hope this isn't true. Someone told me that Carrie died, and I was like, I hope not. Thank God it was only a rumor. But she hasn't streamed in such a long time, which is good, because I know it was getting to her, so. Anyway, well, that'll about sum her up, guys. So, but like I said, I appreciate all the loving and loyal support. You guys are awesome. Hopefully I can meet as many fans as I can, at some point. I love meeting my fans. You guys are great. I appreciate that you guys give me the likes and the comments and the views and everything else you guys do. The fan mail that I have gotten, I haven't gotten a lot, but when I do get fan mail, I appreciate every single thing. Larry is the last person to send me like a huge-ass box, and it was filled to the brim with tons of shit. So if you guys want to send me fan mail, I want to hear from you guys. My P.O. Box address is always in the description of every live stream and every video. So I want to hear from you guys. Send me a letter. Send me something to unbox, and I will respond. Either in a live stream or in a video. I'll do either one. Or both. If you want me to do both, I will do it in both. Whatever. So I can't wait to hear from each and every one of you guys. I'm taking off. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the main channel, FearsMan26. The vlog channel, Fears Vlogs, the one that you're watching right now. Follow my buddy Pixel. Lord Pixel, King of the Pylons at Pixel Protocol. Follow Randy. Lord Randy at Cameo Man 2021. His second channel, The Mayor of Magic. Follow Sega. Lord Sega. King of the Segas. King of the Werecamps. On Twitch. Sega Camp Gamer 22. Follow Immortal. Mrs. Immortal. Tinder Immortal on Twitch at Tinder Immortal. And that'll about sum her up. Anyway, so this is Fears, signing off. Peace, deuces. I'll see you guys later.